just wanted to show you guys the winner, who is now driving the real rover on the MarsYard, who won the competition.
Yes, so 𝗘𝗥𝗖, which is the player that won the main prize, is currently redeeming the prize and has already logged into the real rover that is currently in 𝗘𝗥𝗖 on MarsYard and is remotely controlling it. And as you can see, as you can see that he's already controlling the rover, and the people responsible for this rover in 𝗘𝗥𝗖 are instructing 𝗘𝗥𝗖 how he should interact with the rover. And as you can see, it's working. Unfortunately, the video quality isn't that great because it is restreamed from 𝗘𝗥𝗖's computer to ours, so it doesn't look as impressive as it would look on our computer if we were controlling the rover. But you can take a glimpse into the UI and mechanics of controlling a rover remotely on Mars. This is really great. I'm really amazed with that. It all looks so realistic. I mean, this is realistic. This is the real life, and he's acting as if he were playing a video game.
Yeah, and you have to remember that if you are on Mars, then, I mean, real NASA astronauts also have a lot of delay when controlling the rovers on Mars, so it's very normal to do this. And yes, we can see it has two cameras. One is in front and one in the back, right?
I'm not sure. I think that the little camera viewport on the left is showing the same view, but in a wider angle. As you can see in the smaller picture, we can see the whole building, whereas in the bigger picture we see only. Oh yeah, you can see he swapped the pictures, and it's exactly the same camera, but. What 𝗘𝗥𝗖 said before is actually really it's true, because on the Mars they control rovers with a tremendous amount of delay, which is minutes, instead of here it's just seconds. So it does not portray the rover controlling as accurately as it should, but actually it would it wouldn't be as pleasurable, I think. For our winner to simulate the Martian delay, but I think that I think they thought about that, and I think this is possible to delay the communication. What do you think? Did they thought this through?
Yeah, I think they had some competitions where they had to program the rover to go in a specific place and do a specific task, but also they had some manual competitions where they could control everything by hand. So yeah. Right now,
in the top left corner, you can see the exact paths of where the image views are located in the system of the rover. So this is really crazy. You can really take a look at the back end of what happens at MarsYard when their teams are controlling the rovers.
Yeah, and right now they are teaching our contestants how to operate the rover, and he said he's now working fine, so he's driving over some rocks, and yeah, so he's now exploring the terrain around here.
Wow. Imagine having such a rover on our own. I would try to program it for gamepad controls.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Meanwhile, I'm listening to the discussions of our player, and and the organizers who are discussing how to drive the rover.
Yeah, and we have to take into account that it is really difficult, as 𝗘𝗥𝗖 comes from an entirely different place on the globe. And
yeah, I think 𝗘𝗥𝗖 is living in Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh, perhaps. And the very fact that this communication is feasible amazes me. And yes, yeah. It's a lot of kilometers away from Poland.
And still he's driving, and he's looking for some targets.
Does he have any tasks to perform, or is he just driving freely, as in a free roam mode?
Yeah, they also have some tasks which he's performing. I'm just listening to the feed.
This is so great. So I think maybe we can just speculate on what's present on the user interface that 𝗘𝗥𝗖 is seeing, because in the right bottom corner you can see that there is a big joystick that perhaps is the main tool to control the rover, and on the right side of the joystick you can see a little slider which I think is a throttle, and you can operate the throttle to set the speed of rover and to adjust how fast it should go in the direction you want it to go, and just underneath those two elements you can see the settings of the stream. So we can see that it's 920 by 1080 resolution, so it's a pretty high resolution at the canvas and at the source. So this is the full HD camera on the rover itself, but of course the stream is being scaled down to increase the performance and to increase the frames per second, so that the 𝗘𝗥𝗖 can control his rover. On the top right corner we can see some buttons showing the latency, and the latency is currently 140 milliseconds. So it's much less than what I was used to while I was playing Counter-Strike when I was younger. So this is really amazing how big a leap has technology made since last years. As 𝗘𝗥𝗖 from Bangladesh is controlling rover in Poland with 140 milliseconds of delay, which is really not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so meanwhile we've enabled some communication between
I think Discord
our
stream
player
you can
and
stream multiple screen at the same time.
And the organizers, so we can hear in the background while they talk about controlling the rover. Maybe it will be interesting for our viewers.
Then okay, let me then also view it in Twitch.
Yes, so we'll just switch to that and turn off
so
our microphone.
We'll be able to see it.
Not here. So I just wanted to turn on the camera. Oh.
Yeah.
So I will just put the put my laptop near the rover.
Yeah.
Should we stream you as well?
You are hope you see it.
I can only see the PyramidGames screen only and my screen.
Okay. Okay, like
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that
Go.
screen.
you see.
Oh no, it's yeah, I can see the rover.
Okay, so right now our player can also see a third-person view of a rover. Maybe it will be easier for him.
Wow.
Yeah, so as you can see, our player has many different
Just go closer to
views
the
of the camera.
box number 8.
Yeah. Now which way would I go?
And now, like turn, let's say 120 degrees right.
Okay.
And then you can see the box ahead.
Yeah.
So just right from the box, like when you actually on your azimuth, you will see an entrance to the crater.
On the right or left?
Yeah, just ahead of you.
Okay.
If you switch to the second camera, to the pink one, you will be able to see like the hills, etc. much easier.
Okay.
Because the feed that you see from the camera, the one that you drove with, is a feed from stereo vision camera. So one
Yeah.
of the eyes of the camera, and the second one, that you have hopefully now, right? So the second one is this Hascam, so it's a camera between the wheels.
Which way should I go? No. Straight.
So now, yeah. So go to the box number 5. And now follow me. We are now entering a crater. And what we will do is you will enter the crater from one side, and then drive out
From the other side. Yeah.
Then we'll make a circle around the crater, and then you'll get back to the starting point.
Okay.
And like honestly, after these 3 days of the competition, I'm like out of energy.
Yeah, I can understand.
It was just like, performing all the tasks here, then going asleep, a couple of beers or something like that, but yeah, going to sleep. And
Yeah.
then getting back to the competition and still like all day of like work.
Yeah, so which way now will I go?
Yeah, so
I came down this way, right?
try to go here.
Follow you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the second entrance to the crater.
Yeah.
And normally during the competition, teams would use entrances to the craters, because otherwise you would either fall off a cliff with the rover, or you would just not be able to climb the side wall of the crater.
I can see the rover in Twitch from your point of view.
Right, that's right. And go right.
Okay.
Even more right. Go. Try to go like around the crater. You will see the judges' tents. Yeah, and now forward. The judges' tents, and then you will see like this.
The 14th.
You can go to the right. So for us, like internally, the best surprise, the biggest surprise of the competition was that nothing running all time. Actually, there wasn't even a single point of failure here. So they drove like, for 2 days, for 3 days, and like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, then go forward. So you will see in the second video feed, I think, like red blobs in the image. These are our volunteers. So
Yeah.
they have like people. You can go their way, and you will be back at the starting point.
I will go straight.
Yeah.
Okay. The UI is really amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty much of a. It's quite simple, right?
Yeah.
Let's think of that.
But I imagine making it wasn't that simple.
Actually, like honestly, we have our own UI in the rover, but the one that you see is the Freedom Robotics website. So Freedom Robotics is a partner of the competition as well, and they perform like they provide such like UI out of the box, so you can like buy the UI from them.
Oh, nice.
And that helps to like maintain all the teams from all over the world. They were able to connect to the rover like with really low latency, and as well. So then, if you turn left, and more, you can find the red T-shirts, right?
Yeah, the volunteers. Hello.